Hi, so you might notice that I am not in my office right now. The day has more stuff to do than there's really time to get it all done. So I'm calling you from I'm live streaming from my car. And I want to talk about work-life balance because we're getting into busy season for accountants and CPAs. And really, work-life balance, I mean, it's always a challenge, but it's an extra challenge during this time of year. So one of the things I can tell you is that I don't really consider it a balance. It's kind of a flow, or sometimes it's like juggling 10 balls at once, or trying to do that whole spinning plates on sticks thing. But what helps me with work-life balance is knowing that there's just some days that you kind of have to put something on hold. So usually on Fridays, I try not to do any client work. I really try to make it the day that I work on my business and not in my business. It's when I do all my profit first, cash flow, allocations, and make sure all of that's working. I work on billing. I try to catch up on email that I've fallen behind on. A lot of that kind of stuff and other housekeeping for the business, and also bigger picture items, more strategic planning, marketing, things like that. But today is a day where I've done very, very little work at all. A couple of phone calls and meetings, but really today is I'm getting ready for another aspect of my life, which is my involvement in my scout troop, because we're going on a big camp out. So I'm doing what we call Grub Master. So this is part of where my other passions kind of interrupt into the rest of my life. And that's why I'm dressed like this today. That's why I'm not in my office today. That's why I'm not live streaming from the comfort of my office. And I'm sitting in my car in a parking lot right now. But, you can't do everything. And you really have to pick and choose what you do. And that's what the balance is. It's not knowing that you can't do everything all the time and doing the best with what you can do. Hi, Omar. Thanks for joining on there. So what I'd say is the best way to try to balance your work and your life is to prioritize. And sometimes it's looking at different priorities at different times. There's the priorities of the day, the priorities of the week, of the month, and the more you can make sure the most important things are the things that you're taking care of, it helps everything else fall into place. So I'm going to finish my errands for my scout camp out this weekend. Hope everyone's having a great day and a great week, and we'll see you on Monday.